What's going on today? Are you looking sporty or are you feeling sporty? Have you got your spirit focused on the England players, or is the England players worried that they're facing a Scandinavian, the Vikings, or without being identified with all these kind of nonsense from the past and all these symbols and history? If the players focus and if the fans just keep their patience and discipline, sports means a way of discipline. Sports means that you are actively involved in a conscious and a very alert and a very involved way. Not getting drunk, not being silly, not getting your faces painted. All this came only in the recent years because it became more like a cult. It's come from intonation. It's come from, do you understand what I mean? It comes from club sports, club football and all sorts. As long as the 11 players on that pitch keep the eye on the ball and run to the other side of the pitch and put that ball into the net. And whenever it comes, or whenever it's lost to the other side, and when they start chasing towards your side of the net, make sure that you create a wall. Keep the focus, keep an active involvement in the game without ever being distracted by who's watching the game. Sports mean that you have developed a sense of involvement with a conscious and a disciplined way, that you will be becoming responsible of what you are doing. You are involved, you are enthusiastic, you're absolutely in that game looking to win. And that means the sportsmanship on any given sport that you play or involved in. 100% of your effort, enthusiasm, energy, focus, consciousness, a wholesome life in the game will make you win. Lacking any of those, or at least one of those, you may be a failure in the sport that you are. As a life, you become a sport. You're intelligently created by the very phenomena of life creation. The amazing energy of life is what will get you through to whatever you do. All the distractions by alcohol, other means of nonsense that you go on, your negativity, your lethargy, your confusion may transpire into the team and cause the team a deficiency in their energy levels. And the team members, if they are disciplined enough and they're focused enough, they're conscious enough, they're mannered in a way that they are not distracted by the outside situation or the fans or from the people who are watching the game, is not what's important. That you as a player in the team must be fully immersed in that game. the best team who scores the goal first may win. I don't know. A lot of my predictions have come true, not through a magical notion, but through being a sportsman and being a discipline at sports. I don't watch games anymore. I just walk on the streets when there's a game playing, or I make videos like this when a game is actually live and in play. Mark my words, maybe what I'm suggesting, if everyone is involved in watching the match with a sincere involvement, without being drunk or rowdy or all sorts of other behaviors that one goes into these days. The olden days, the sports was something that brought people together, made people involved in a sport that they felt wonderful. There was no alcohol flowing in the game. There's no aberrancy. There was no backward ways of behaving in a football match. They were all involved. When sports were born, there was no television, there was no internet, there was nothing of the kind that we have today. Today the sports is played more like this than like this. Kicking, running. No sport is played better than being fully involved physically. You know what it means to be a sports person. I hope the best team, I wish the best team wins the match. And I support that team regardless of who they are, what they are, because they are the true sportsmen.